think also at the moment a lot of Salome, the little black or dark brown mouse that I had once, and that was also visible in the video with the interaction between the mice and robots and guinea pigs also in a corner, and I feel so sorry what happened to Salome. I'm not sure, but maybe I'm not sure, and I will never know it for certain. But maybe I stood on her, and I know she's there. She's watching me, this tiny mouse, and maybe even she's supporting me. Although, uh, although I stood on her and she suffered so horribly for the whole night. When I after I had probably she just had the belly was totally deformed. It looked horrible, but she still lived. She fought the whole night, and she still lived for several hours. It was horrible. And I also put instead she wanted to retreat back into a I think below a handkerchief or something like, or into a place where she would have been covered, and I was so cruel or ignorant or not knowing that one shouldn't do that, that I put her in the food behälter, in the food it's not a basket, it's made of porcelain or something, or of clay, yeah. Burnt clay, this thing, this yellow, no, this red, brown thing that where the mice eat out of it, and I put her there, above the food, above the corns and I know Eugen, the other mouse came into this. He ate from it, and he had to be next to Salome lying there and dying slowly, and it was a horrible, I saw it, it was a horrible death fight, it was, but afterwards, this is what what I cannot forget is how she was afterwards, this peace in which she was, it was unbelievable. And now she's in heaven, and maybe she has already forgiven me or will forgive me one day. She had such a nice behavior. She was relatively shy and not so curious and zutraulich like Eugen, but she was in another way also very zutraulich. In another way, because she nipped on my nails a few times. This was her way of showing affection. And the two mouse babies, because I think they were siblings. It was a mistake when I had been given because I wanted two females, but I got probably a male and a female, Salome and Eugen, and Salome had two babies and both died. And I think one baby I disposed in the rubbish bag, and the other baby in the conventional house rubbish bag, and the other baby, I don't know, I think my parents, also my mother and the other guy who was officially the partner of my mother, they both disposed, I think, of the second baby. I don't know where. I only buried Salome and Eugene. I buried them, but for several years they were buried in several layers of plastic bags, of these cheap transparent plastic bags that you get in the shop, because I wanted to preserve them it's still running the record, because I wanted to preserve them in the earth. I had no means of cryonically suspending them, so I just preserved them with these horrible plastic bags. And then in 2012, in June 2012, I corrected this mistake and buried them normally, but unfortunately they are not. They are not. I did. I didn't bury them. Is this my mother? I didn't bury them closely together. That they didn't touch themselves when I buried them. They didn't touch each other when I buried them, but they were a little bit apart. This was also a mistake. They should have been buried together because they belonged together. They suffered together under my. I tried the best that they didn't always suffer, but from time to time they suffered the conditions in which they lived were not stable, and maybe because of that, they also died earlier than mice normally died. So my mother also doesn't allow me to keep mice anymore. I would love, and I would also have Teresa now who would look for them better, and I would buy the biggest possible cage, but it's still too small, of course. But my mother doesn't allow it, that maybe it's good like that. It would also mean a lot of relaxation if I had these mice, because I would let them run on my body, and then I would not do the videos here, so I'm suffering more without the mice, and yeah, maybe this is good. Thanks a lot for watching, and also please pray for Yeah, pray is also something that I still have to learn. Pray for Salome and Eugen and the two babies that they had. Maybe they have to even more pray for me and for all of us. Not us that they have to pray for us. Yes, maybe more importantly than the opposite way around. It's now the reason why I thought of Salome was because I wrote the woman that my mother at the moment is secluded, and because of that I thought of Salome, because she also wanted to retreat in a covered space to die. Because of that I thought of Salome, and it overwhelmed me immediately. My mother is maybe sick, and she doesn't want visits at the moment, and she's so at the moment a little bit secluded. But she will go on Monday to the doctor and know if she's really sick. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and bye. Maybe my mother doesn't like that I've told it, but I had to say it also because of Salome. Thanks. Time at date 20 in the evening, 8 p.m. and 59 minutes. Friday, 16th of November 2018. Thanks for watching. Bye. Yeah, Salome. Hopefully you will assist me or help me.